U.S. has always reneged on those agreements, and always pushed them along, and always pushed them back. And now they're so far under the cuff that if something doesn't happen to restore them, they will no longer exist as a people within the next 100 years, just according to their anthropologists, not ours. All right? They're in threat of being extinct. And it's because of the bumps in this world who, though he lived as a chronic alcoholic on that, and everybody loved him, and you caught him sober, man, he was a beautiful person. You caught him drunk, watch out. He might knock your head off just because you were standing there. All right? But he was very delicate. My wife loved him. She gave him plates all the time. Kids, did y'all ever have a problem out of him? Not at all. One time I caught him too fired up, and he literally was trying to get at me to kill me. He was saying that, and he was coming at me. And I had to duck a couple blows, and I had to step back off. He fell over my chest, and he swung. He elbowed me, nicked me one time. And I said, Bumps, man, what's up, man? I thought we was boys. And it took him for a second, but when the Spirit of God woke him up, he was back out of that stupor, that violent outrage. And it wasn't about anything. I don't even think I said anything to him. He just there. But they're right now being relinquished of their land and pushed back further and further to a small land footprint. And I care less about the land as other than a secondary matter. What I'm concerned about are souls. Mm-hmm. So that group in Council Bluffs, they were detoxing one off of meth when I visited with them last months ago. When I diversified the tech force at DirecTV, before I was the only African American and 2 Africans there, and Clifford was one of the African Americans I brought on. I was able to bring in 15 in all, African American, Hispanics, and 1 Native American. Guess what tribe he was on? Omaha. So I've been watching this group for a long time, praying about it. I actually think about it down the road, not today, not tomorrow, but one day I would like to organize a mission to that tribe. Because a lot of them are here, and they got a subsidy coming from the tribal commonwealth, but some of them are there that never come off that reservation. They have a casino and all that type of stuff. So just pray about that. So those are things that are envisioned. But very quickly, Calvary Baptist Church, if it's going to remain Baptist, however y'all decide to go with that, I can care less. Sanctuary. You got about 25 G's right now. I'm going to do my best to match that in the next 6 months. By the grace of God, pray for me. I'm going to need his wisdom on how to do that. Y'all need to get together as a committee and decide how much building you want. I'm a firm believer that churches get beyond 120, 150 people, turn into something else altogether, because they really don't know the pastor. They don't know each other by name, and he can't get around to all of them. All right? And yeah, you can have a staff of guys, but when you get a staff of guys, you get into a corporate dynamic. The body of Christ is not corporate. There's one head, there's one body. It's corporeal, all right? And then it functions as one. But it's not a corporate that... Corporations are strange that they don't have a soul, but they have representation. If we're not careful, they're evil. And that's what's happened with a lot of our churches. All right? So I like that small number, so a sanctuary that sees that. But also, something I want to throw at you, I want you to pray about. The vision I have for North Omaha Church building that we were working toward, that is no more, because we're recommissioning something else, was one that's going to be open 24 hours, 7 days a week. Is one thing I hate to see as a steward, is a church building is open 2 or 3 hours a week and closed up all the rest of the time. What a waste of real estate. What a waste of a corner. But also networking with area ministers, not just pastors, quote-unquote political pastors, but shepherds, to serve the flocks of God in and out of that facility. That facility be a place of life. That it will have more function than just worship. But yeah, maybe you have a place where 120 people can come together and worship God, and that's all you do in that room. But what's in the wings? What's in the flanks? I mean, can a guy come there and lift the weight? I mean, if that's God's will, just pray about it. Mm-hmm. Can a guy come there and get a meal if he's happened to be between, you know? Could it do what Open Door originally said it was going to do before they got off track? They just decided to become a big grant foundation for the federal government, you know, that barely preaches the gospel nowadays. It gets mad at you if you come out there and threaten to. All right?
Did the management of them change?
Yeah, they did. They did. By the time I moved here, there was a guy there that was a man of God that had a vision from heaven.
Right.
And when they put that next leader who's still there, they turned into a straight institutional beast. and they fired everybody that had an auction with God. Literally. I can name people I know in ministry here in town that got let go systematically, just like I got let go from DirecTV.